can you tell me your full name, please?
Yes, my name is Robin Lassa.
Thank you. And can you tell me where do you come from?
I come from Alur, which is close to Thrissur in Kerala.
And do you work or do you study?
Well, I have just completed my studies, and I have completed a bachelor's degree, professional bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering.
Thank you. Now let's talk about free time. How much free time do you normally have?
Well, normally I don't get usually free times because I'm just doing coaching on IELTS, but still when I get my free times, I just listen to music or else I watch a movie.
And who do you spend your free time with?
Well, I usually spend my free time alone and sometimes with my friends by going outdoors, playing badminton in my neighbor's courtyard, or just go to a movie in a theatre.
Great. And do you wish you had more free time?
Yes, of course, I really wish to make my stress level lower than what I usually have. Means now I have only a bit of free time, but if I get a lot, then I could use it more effectively.
Okay, now let's just discuss clothes. Is it important to you to wear clothes that are comfortable?
Yes, of course, because wearing means if it's a winter climate, I would like to move, which provides me more heat, clothing which provide me more heat, because light clothes will make me shiver, means it gets more cold and I will get shivered. So yes, of course, it depends on the condition of the nature or the environment around.
Are you interested in fashion?
Yes, yes, of course. Means my friends, because to being more sociable, I have to be with the trend, which is viral among the youth at the present time. So yes, I have to be fashion and trendy according to the situation.
Great. Were you interested in clothes when you were a child?
Well, during my child age, I was not so concerned about my clothing. I just cared about something to wear. That's it.
What are your favourite clothes like now?
I like full sleeve shirts. That's what I like, and with jeans, especially blue jeans.
Okay, let's move on to part 2. Please describe a TV series. You've got 1 minute to prepare your notes. Okay. Begin when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready to speak. Well, one of those TV shows that I watch regularly is CSI. Its full form is Crime Scene Investigation. Well, it's a serial which is based on crime series, means something about a crime and how they solve the case and find the culprit, and they always, why I find it interesting, because I always like thrillers, and the way they solve the problem is so exhilarating, because there will be always a mystery. They will first look out for the reason why the murder or a crime has happened. Then they will work out how did the crime, and the major facts or some significant points which make them lead to the culprit. And then how often I watch this is I always watch this. Maybe it's in the morning or in the evening, whenever I get time. If I have time for it, I would watch it, and I watch it in big CBS Prime. Especially there are some moments of drama in it, and after all, it's serial. But most of the thing is about scientific points, about explaining about the DNA structure, or about some like how the markings are formed on the body, or like the wounds, how depth it is about, or which instrument which is used to. It's like more about being more, making them more depth into the crime and telling us, explaining us every single point. So the point will be complicated, but they will explain it in a simplified way, which makes it more interesting. And why I like it a lot? Yes, as I mentioned earlier, I like thrillers a lot, and when it's about crime thriller, I also find it interesting because it keeps my nerve chill up to the end until the.
Thank you. It's the 2 minutes. Thank you, Robert. Okay. Is this series popular with many other people in your country?
Actually, I mean, in my country, they like to watch more native language programs than English language programs. So, yeah, after all, those who watch English programs, yes, they do watch it.
Great. So, talking about foreign TV programs, what kind of foreign TV programs are popular in your country?
Reality shows, especially reality shows, because as we know, many of the bad groups, means America's Got Talent, such kind of reality shows are very common in my country, and the artists who get nominated or who get won in the end of that competitions are also popular in my country. The last X Factor, American season of X Factor, the winners of that was also very popular in my country. I just don't remember their name.
That's okay. What are the advantages of having foreign-made TV programs?
Well, it doesn't mean that they have a significant role in our leisure time, but still some channels like National Geographic as well as History channels, they just provide something more than just entertaining. They provide something educational value. So it won't be available in our native language, native channels. So yes, such kinds of channels has got important in our media.
Now, let's talk about children and TV. What do you think are the qualities of a good children's TV program?
Well, when we consider about the children from their perspective, I believe the program has to be entertaining for them because their level of excitement is all about fun, having fun. So yes, of course the program has to be more interactive as well as fun enough for them to get involved all the time. So such kind of program is what children prefer.
Great. What are the educational benefits of children watching TV?
Well, as I know, in some of the programs, the interactive sessions is like showing 3 pictures and telling them, let's find out which one of them is a book. It's like telling them what is a book and explaining them in their own simplified way. So children find it more interesting than just studying it from a book or from a lesson that they learn from their teacher. So yes, from TV programs they could get a even more better interactive idea about the object.
And let's talk about changes in the media. What do you think are the advantages and disadvantages of having TV broadcast 24 hours a day?
Well, people may get more addicted to the TV channels if they are 24-hour broadcasted. As we know, means many of the programs, they also prepare their schedule according to the time available. And maybe on later midnight hours will be the programs that would be interesting enough for people to watch. So they would just relieve of their sleeps, would stay awake for watching those programs. This could even badly affect their health because without getting enough rest, they will be not yet ready for the next day. So yes, that's a bad.
In what ways have advances in technology influenced the way that people watch TV?
I didn't get the question.
Yeah. In what ways have advances in technology influenced the way people watch TV?
Well, nowadays we know that the TVs are becoming more 3D. So in olden times it was all just about watching from a distance, but nowadays screens are getting more bigger, and so that we could even experience a theater right in our own home with the screen size of the TV. Rather than that, the 3D technology is also available now in TV. So wearing a glass also changes, makes it more better way of excitement or the way we enjoy the TV. So the change always have a positive attitude on the people, and they just enjoy it.
Thank you. And what changes do you think will occur in broadcast media in the next 20 years?
In the next 20 years, I think so, the people will now, but nowadays also, the time they takes for broadcasting the things, I mean, for breaking news, the news when it happens, it would even take more than just half an hour. But I think so in the next 20 years, the change would be drastic. Like the media would be bringing out every single possible thing that they could bring within the least time possible. Maybe within that 1 minute they could bring live. Still there are live broadcasts, but they would be publishing it all over. And we know it's not just about TV nowadays. They could just bring it through the internet, and there are every single possible medias right now. So yes, within 20 years, I believe there will be drastic change in the media.
Great. Thank you, Robin. End of test.